I'm Janet Parsons. I'm the team leader and listing specialist for Thinking Boise Real Estate, which is a Keller Williams Realty Boise team. And I'm here today to talk to you about marketing your home and what we do as a team to get your home sold. So the first thing I want you to know is that I sell real estate full-time. It's my life's work, it's my profession, and I'm passionate about it. And so we use full-time professionals for everything that we do. This is a critical thing for me to get you the most money for your house. It's what I do, and I love it. So first of all, your sign. That's going to be professionally installed. We have a sign company who will come out, put that in your lawn, and it has a nice arm, kind of like this. Then, sometimes we'll put a coming soon rider on the top of that sign, and that sometimes creates a little buzz around the house coming on the market. So it depends on the house and the market and what's going on at the time. The other thing we do a little bit differently is we do not put flyers, unless you really, really want them. We don't put flyers on the outside of the house on the sign. And the reason is, instead, we subscribe to a system called VoicePad. We put a rider on the top of the sign, and it has a 1-800 number. So anybody driving by or walking by can call that 1-800 number, and there's a recorded message that tells them everything about the house, the number of bedrooms, the price, the square footage, etc. The reason that we like that system is because as soon as they make that phone call, I get a text and an email that tells me somebody has made a call from that specific address. So now I can call them back and say, hey, just checking to make sure you got all the information you needed. That allows me to get into conversation with that potential buyer and see if perhaps they really are a serious buyer for your home. So I can't do that with a flyer, works way better with the VoicePad rider. That's why we use that. And then the next thing we do, as I mentioned, we use professionals. So we also use a professional photographer, and we have him come out, shoot the house. That to me is really, really important because we need to sell your house twice. We need to sell your house to other agents, and they are definitely looking at the photos, and we need to sell your house to buyers. So the professional photography really makes a huge difference. By using a professional photographer, we don't get photos like this. And the other thing we do is set up a website for your home. And we don't do it every time, but primarily we'll give you something like www.123mainstreet.com. And then what we also do is the very first weekend that your house goes on the market, we will hold an open house. And we will advertise that in the Idaho Statesman insert, the real estate insert that comes out on Saturdays. And we'll hold that open house. According to the National Association of Realtors, only about 2% of people actually buy a home from the open house. So although it's fairly rare, we still hold it that first weekend because that's when there's all the buzz around a new listing. And we feel that the more buzz we can create around your home, the more likely we are to find a buyer, whether they come to the open house or not. So we will do that the first weekend unless you ask us specifically not to, which is fine. We do invite neighbors and friends, and I know sometimes people are a little, we don't want those people in our house, they're not really gonna buy. The thing is, they may have people that they know who like that neighborhood and have always told them, hey, if anything ever comes up in your neighborhood. So it is important to have those neighbors and friends stop by too. And then we also have a full-time marketing assistant, and the marketing specialist is somebody who, well, he's fabulous. He gets your home everywhere out on the internet. We've got you on Facebook, on Twitter, on Craigslist, on our separate Facebook page. We basically try to get you everywhere on the internet because we know that's where about 90% of buyers start their search for a new home. And then, just to let you know, our main goal is to drive traffic to our website where we can capture the folks using our website to look at houses. And that way, once we capture them, we can see if we can't sell them your house because we are sales maniacs and that's what we want to do. Thanks so much.